Hey, beautiful nail friends, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do like a garden theme. So I'll show you the nails. I'm gonna do this one with you so you can see how I got this look. But the reason I wanted to do this is because I'm working with this plate from Mineology M558. It's a really beautiful plate. It'd be really good for like a stained glass look. Um, Now you obviously could reverse stamp with it. It would just take a lot of time because there's so many little tiny details. So what I'm going to do is I've created kind of like a colorful background. That way we can just stamp over it to still have some colors come through. So I used my Sally Hansen Ring Pop collection. I don't have all of them. I just have some. But I have the green one, which is Smelling Like Summer, 748. The orange one, which is the lightest of them that I have, Berry Go Round 746. And this one is Berry Cherry Jelly 742. And I included this yellow because I don't have a yellow in these unless I forgot I got it. I thought I might have had a purple, and I feel like I do. I can't find it. Possibly my daughter has it, not quite sure, but this LA Colors in Ice Lemonade, it's a really pretty color. That'd be a really good summertime color. Right, so we're just gonna do this last one together. So I just really kind of threw the colors on there. No rhyme or reason, just did a bit of each one. Again, this orange one is real light. Let's see. It has some shimmers, but let me put it over that black. See, you can't even see it over the black. I can see it slightly, but not much. I can see it obviously in the bottle, but it doesn't come out that way. Okay, let's add some green. I do like the green one. I think it's pretty. And then let's do a little of that yellow, which the yellow shows up. Well, it might be kind of similar, but I do feel like it shows up a little bit more. This one's not, I don't think, considered a jelly, but the others, like this one, definitely has a jelly consistency. And this is just so we can get a little bit of each of those colors in there. Now I'm let it sit for just a minute because I don't want it to slide around. I'm going to use my other stamper and touch it. But if I did it right now, it's going to like slide and not do the way I want. So I have to sit here a minute just to let it get a little bit, not dry, but just to where it won't slide. And I just kind of am honestly guessing at it. So it still may not be ready by the time I decide to do it, but okay, let's go ahead and just try. So just gonna plop it on, moving it around just to get each color kind of throughout because it doesn't really matter to me, like if they're mixed and all that. Using my stamper to move it around a little bit because it was kind of gets off that to that side. Use the other one now and cover in this bottom portion that didn't get as much. Plus, throughout me moving it, kind of made it move up more. Okay, get all these little extra bits around it off. Push a little bit more over this direction. Had a little bit on my finger, just put it right there. And it's fine for some of that white to be coming through. And it's okay, they all have their own little bit of a unique look. Now, I usually, when I do a look like this, I like to apply some type of a top coat. whether it's shiny or matte, just to kind of blend it and kind of smooth it. I guess that's the word I need to use is smooth it so it's not as rough feeling. Um, I think for these, because of the colors I want to use to stamp on, I think I'm gonna try to do it in matte. Um, Still just gonna use this one. And I have really, honestly, I have mixed feelings about this one. It does work, but sometimes I feel like it's finicky. It kind of decides what it wants to do when it wants to do it. So sometimes it's fine, I don't have a problem, and other times I kind of am like, eh. I mean, the only reason I would buy it again is because it is affordable. It was like right at $2. I'm looking to see how much I've left. It is definitely getting down, but I still have enough to where it should, still work. So I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, catching or something. Now, I typically do like this one, and I do feel like it kind of smooths it out. So maybe I should do this one first and then go back over it in the other one, which I know sounds like such a waste, but in order to get it the way I want, that might be the better thing to do. And maybe it's because this one just glides better. It doesn't catch like the other one. Maybe because it has more in the bottle, maybe because it's not a matte. I really don't know. Okay, so I'll finish this and be right back. Okay, and to be honest, just from what I can see in person, I'm not even liking it. I don't like it in this matte. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna plop this back on this one too. Just make them shiny. Again, I may change my mind. You never know. But it just isn't, that other one just didn't make it smooth. Okay, now see, I can tell it's smoother now. Okay, so I'm gonna have to let that dry, of course. So in the meantime, I know I want the birdhouse, and this is the one thing I am going to reverse stamp. Uh, yeah, let's just do that one. So I think I'm gonna pick it up in Maniology's Cocoa B351. This is just my little sample. Still trying to finish it up. It's kind of pretty much quite there. I just keep on trying. Also, um, s- some of you had mentioned to me that that pineapple grabber from Miniology does do better than the one I had. So I did go ahead and pick that up. So I'll be using this today. My daughter took my other one, so I guess it was just as well. But I can tell, um, these prongs do seem like, what's the word? I guess I would say stronger, thicker, something like that. Okay, so let's get this. And I already had a stamper. I don't know why I just grabbed another one. Trying to tap at it to get it in those fine lines. I don't like that pickup. It's probably because I double scraped because I saw it like right here, that extra polish, and I didn't want it to get on the stamper. So let me do it again. I'll probably just scrape down this time. I do have a bigger bottle, I think. I think I do. Of coconut, not coconut, cocoa, but I just haven't pulled it out yet. Somebody tell me it's okay. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I apologize. That's probably my son. Yeah, let's not use this. But this is the only one I was going to do reverse stamping wise, and that's why I wanted to just go ahead and use it. Yeah, see, not even picking up. Okay. Okay. Yep. Got my new bottle out, picked up perfectly the first time. So yeah, that other one, it's time for that to go. Do you guys reuse those for anything? Like, I don't know what it is with me. I feel like so bad, like to just throw them away. I did use one of them. I cleaned it out, but then also you got to use a product to clean it out. But I put my cuticle oil that I was using in it. So I'm curious if y'all do anything with yours. Okay, so we'll set that one aside for that to dry a minute. Do you guys go through your cotton balls fast? I'm like, oh my goodness, always going through them. Okay, so I'm gonna take Maniology's Artichoke B499. I love this color, it's so pretty. Now, I was thinking of at first of using Gold Rush, something like that. That'd be really pretty. I think that my other ones, I was looking at like Jack and what's this other one I have? Let me- Cozy. I think they might be too glittery. So let's do this one. If I don't like that, then I'll probably go to Gold Rush. Let's see how it looks. I want to do this one first. Also, this is like a green gold, so that green might be real nice for it being the garden, but you never know until after you've got it. Hmm. Just kind of trying to decide. I don't know that. I know what I might do. Hold on. I got, where'd you go? Get Gold Rush. B333, and we're gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna pick one. Well, if I used artichoke, I'll have to put down something to make it stick now, but so if I'll pick Gold Rush, I'm just gonna have to plop it. Okay, try to set this one there so y'all can kind of see. Y'all can't see that either. Oh, they're not a lot different. Let's look over my nail here. Well, maybe it'd help if I turn them the same. This is more of a light gold. The other one, of course, the green gold. I'm not stamping, don't worry, I'm just looking. It's real pretty. Okay, now here's me trying to make up my mind. So this one has, yeah, it's just, yeah, I can just tell this one has more of that, a tint to it in person. This one looks lighter. Okay, okay, I decided on artichoke. Don't ask me how, I don't know, I just kind of decided and I'm going with it. Also, this upper area is telling me that that wasn't quite dry enough to stamp down. So that is why it looks like that. Hey, psych. Guess what? I changed my mind. I know what's going on. I don't know. I've took that off. I'm redid that nail. I want to go to, I want to do Gold Rush. I know, y'all. I'm so sorry. But sometimes, I don't know. I just, it was looking more like it was blending in too much with the little sparkles. Cause there's like, cause that yellow, where'd you go, yellow? I don't know. I feel like those yellow sparkles was just blending too much with artichoke because it both kind of got that. Artichoke's got that greenness to it, but this has, I don't know, it just didn't. I don't know, friends. We're just going with it. I'm changing my mind. So let's do this one while that one's drying. Now I'm gonna do Gold Rush. It's okay, friends. If you want to change your mind, it's fine. Just do whatever makes you happy. All right. This one looks weird to me. Let me look at the plate. Oh boy, just knocked my other stamper over. I'm looking to see if these match up or if this is just not a good pickup. Hmm. Can't really tell, to be honest. Yeah, I think something looks a little smudgy. I'm gonna go ahead and just redo it. Now, if it does it this time, I'll know it's just something with that image. Yeah, actually, it looks a little bit better. Yeah, those little flyaways because it's fine lines. There's a word I'm looking for. Like when you go to like a butterfly thing or flower thing, like is it an arboretum? Is that the correct word? I could be saying it wrong. Okay. Now maybe I'm kind of changing my mind on one of them. I'm just gonna see if I can get just this top area. I'm gonna pick it up and look at it. I want this part. Let me turn the plate. Okay. Let me try to get this little middle area off real quick. Okay, get off of there. All right, this is what I want to do. I want this up here, just the top. Okay. Okay, now I like this little fence here. It's like a fence door. Try to tap it in there. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, so this section right here, I think, I want to add it. Okay, there's a little piece that don't need to be on there, which is always the annoying part. Okay, so I've made it crooked, so I'm gonna have to redo it, so hold on. Okay, let me see if this will work. There was still a little piece I didn't want on there. This is where you run into like if this is a bad idea or not. Okay, so I'm too iffy about it, so let me just hold on. So let me just go to the next step. I do know I'm gonna get this part of this. Not, I don't want the bottom. I want the rest of it though. This part that comes out is gonna come out too much, so I have to basically chop it off. Come on. Okay, how to get some tape to get that off. So that's just gonna have to hang out on my finger for a minute. There we go. So we're gonna take a minute to reverse stamp this. So there's two little birds on this bird bath. So I'm gonna go to LA Colors, Go Bright. I'm gonna color those in. I'm gonna take this other ring pop color, which is more, it's not jelly, it's more opaque. This one is Bling Pop 750, and I'm gonna color in the little flowers on here. You know, actually it is a little bit of a jelly. It just is it's more opaque. For the leaves, I'm still gonna use that same green I used earlier from the collection. So this color is green with blue sparkles in it. Okay, for the water in the bath, let's do Color Vibes Lunar because that'll keep kind of that same tone going throughout because this is a sheer color. Then I'm taking the yellow from earlier and do the rest of it. Okay, let's look at it. So it's definitely got the light colors. So I'm gonna go to this one for pinky nail. And I still gotta go back to pick up that one again since I redid it. Okay, I'm going back for this one now. Okay, I'm waiting for that one to dry to add the bird bath to that one. This one, I think I'm gonna leave it because I feel like it makes a difference with the nail, being tapered in towards the end. So I'm just gonna leave that one. Okay, let's see if we can get it on here. It's cute. I do like that. You can't see the green a lot, but again, it is a sheer polish. But I'm okay with it since all the other tones are lighter. Yeah, we're gonna leave it just like this, friends. So of course it would look different depending on what color tones used in the background. Um, if you use more of a blue tone or something like that, is where this one specifically has more of that red coming through. I do really like the gold. I like it with the background colors. But if you wanted these to, obviously show up more, then of course a darker tone would probably be better. Like whether it's straight up black or any, whatever tone of black you prefer, or that cocoa color, those would show up more. But I do still like it. It's kind of gives it a soft feminine feel. And it might make a difference if it were matte, but I just didn't like it. It just didn't, I don't know, didn't look right to me. But I'm sure if I used, instead of using the pink in there, maybe it would have popped better. But sometimes you just got to play around and um, see what colors work well together. But I do still like it. So thank you so very much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will list the Maniology products I used in the description box. Until the next one, have a blessed day, friends. Bye.